Be me 25M, junior data analyst for a logistics firm. Life is a series of spreadsheets, SQL queries, and microwave dinners. Personality type: INTJ overthinker, chronically risk-averse. Living in Seattle because tech hub. Rent is absolutely destroying my soul. 45% of my paycheck goes to a landlord who thinks fixing a leak means painting over the water damage. Decide I need a roommate to survive. Scour Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, internal company boards. Nightmare fuel: guy who wants to pay rent in crypto. Girl who owns 6 ferrets and believes in free-range sanitation. Finally find a listing in Capitol Hill. 2BR1 Ba, vintage charm looking for quiet professional. Must tolerate plants. Rent is manageable. Location is prime. Go for the interview viewing. Enter Maya, 24F, barista aspiring illustrator. She opens the door and the air leaves my lungs. Messy bun, oversized sweater, paint smudges on her cheek. She looks like the lo-fi hip-hop girl came to life and developed a caffeine addiction. Apartment is chaos but aesthetic chaos. Vinyl records on the floor, sketches taped to walls, jungle of potted plants blocking the windows. She talks a mile a minute. Sorry about the mess. I was just finishing a commission. Do you drink tea? I have Earl Grey, or wait, maybe chamomile. I just nod, mesmerized. I'm a man of logic, structure, binary code. She is pure entropy. She asks me about my job. I explain supply chain optimization. Her eyes glaze over but she smiles politely. That sounds stable. I need stable. My last roommate stole my mixer and moved to Portland. I tell her I am very stable. I am the definition of boring. She laughs. It's a nice sound. Boring is good. You're hired. Move in 2 weeks later. The first month is an adjustment period. I organize the kitchen cabinets. Spices alphabetized, mugs by size. She ruins it in 3 hours. Turmeric on the counter, mugs in the living room. I twitch but I don't say anything. I fix the leaky faucet she's been ignoring for 6 months. She looks at me like I just performed a miracle. You know how to use a wrench? That's so handy. Felt a surge of pride disproportionate to the task. We fall into a routine. I leave for work at 7:30 a.m. She is usually asleep or stumbling to the coffee machine like a zombie. I come home at 6:00 p.m. She is usually painting or watching trash reality TV. We start eating dinner together. At first it's separate meals. Then I start cooking for 2 because I'm making extra anyway. It's a lie. I'm buying ingredients specifically for her. She loves my cooking. Anon, this risotto is life-changing. You should be a chef. I am not a chef. I just follow the recipe instructions precisely. But I soak up the praise like a thirsty sponge. Month 3. The dynamic shifts. We are comfortable. Too comfortable. Sunday mornings. I'm on the couch reading news on my tablet. She comes out in just an oversized t-shirt and panties. Plops down next to me, legs curled under her. What's the world doing today, Anon? I try not to look at her legs. I fail. I read her headlines about geopolitical tensions. She rests her head on my shoulder. You worry too much. Let's watch 90 Day Fiancé. We binge-watch garbage TV for 6 hours. She falls asleep on me. I don't move. My arm goes numb. I hold my pee for 2 hours because I don't want to wake her. This is it. This is the trap. I am role-playing as her boyfriend, but I am getting 0 boyfriend benefits. I am the emotional support animal with a paycheck. Enter the parade of guys. Maya is single, attractive, and artistic. Her dating life is active. I am the spectator in the front row. First comes Jax, drummer for a band called Existential Dread. He smells like stale beer and American Spirit cigarettes. He spends the night. The walls are thin, very thin. I lie in bed, noise-canceling headphones on, blasting white noise. I can still hear the headboard hitting the wall. It sounds like a rhythmic mockery of my existence. Next morning, Jax eats my cereal. "Sup, bro," he says, using my spoon. I hate him with the fire of 1,000 suns. Maya dumps him 2 weeks later. He was too emotionally unavailable. She cries in the kitchen. I am there. I am available. I am literally right here. You deserve better, I say, handing her a tissue. I know, she sniffs. Why are guys such trash? She hugs me. Thank God I have you, Anon. You're the only normal guy I know. Friend zone level, 9,000. Unlocked achievement, the Orbiter. Month 6. It's winter in Seattle. Rain is constant. Gray skies. Seasonal depression kicks in. We spend almost every night together in the apartment. We create inside jokes. We have a shared Google Calendar for groceries. We adopt a cat together. A stray she found. She names it Picasso. I pay for the vet bills. She takes the Instagram photos. One Friday night, power goes out in the neighborhood. Storm knocks out a transformer. Apartment is pitch black, freezing cold. We light candles, sit on the floor of the living room, wrapped in blankets, drinking wine. The atmosphere is intimate, shadows flickering on her face. She looks beautiful. We talk about real stuff. Her fears of failing as an artist, my fear of being a cog in the machine forever. She looks at me, eyes wide, wineglass lips. You're really intense sometimes, Anon. Under all that data stuff. She reaches out and touches my hand. My heart is hammering against my ribs like a prisoner trying to escape. This is the moment. The rom-com climax. I lean in slightly. Just a fraction. She doesn't pull back. Then the lights flicker back on. Blinding LEDs. The moment shatters like glass. Oh, power's back, she laughs, pulling her hand away. I was freezing. She gets up to check the thermostat. I sit on the floor, holding my wine, feeling like I just missed the last train home. The slow burn continues. I convince myself that she is just shy, that she values our living situation too much to risk it, that I just need to be patient. I double down on being the perfect partner. I buy her favorite snacks. I listen to her rant about her mother for hours. I fix her laptop when it crashes. I am the foundation of her life. Surely she realizes this. Surely she sees that I am the one holding everything together. Delusion is a powerful drug. Month 9. Maya gets a big commission. Mural for a hipster coffee shop downtown. She is stressed, panic attacks. I take a day off work to help her prep the wall. I'm scrubbing grime off brick in a dodgy alleyway. She is manic, directing me. Hire Anon. It needs to be primed perfectly. We work for 12 hours. We are covered in paint and dust. We get tacos afterwards. She is beaming, high on adrenaline. I couldn't have done this without you, she says. She grabs my face and kisses my cheek. Close to the mouth, very close. You're my rock, Anon. I go home and lay in bed staring at the ceiling. I decide to tell her. I have to tell her. The pressure is too much. I plan it for her birthday. 2 weeks away. The plan. I book a table at a nice Italian place. Not too romantic but classy. I buy a gift. Not just a gift. A first edition of a graphic novel she loves. Cost me $400 on eBay. It's thoughtful, it shows I listen. I rehearse what I'm going to say in the mirror. Maya, living with you has been the best year of my life. I think I feel more than just friendship. Simple, honest. Day of the birthday. I come home early to set up. She texts me. Hey, change of plans, met some people at the gallery opening. We're going to the Comet Bar, come meet us. My stomach drops. The Italian dinner is dead. The intimate confession is dead. Now it's a bar with people. I put the book in my jacket pocket. I drive to the bar. Walk in. It's loud, crowded, smells like sweat and IPA. Spot Maya in a booth. She is surrounded by cool people. Girls with septum piercings. Guys with beanies and tattoos. She sees me and waves. Anon, you made it. She pulls me into the booth. Everyone, this is Anon, my roommate, the one who fixes everything. A chorus of hey man, sup. They look at me. Khakis, button-down shirt, stiff posture. I stick out like a sore thumb. I sit on the edge of the booth. Maya is sitting next to a guy. Let's call him Lucas. Lucas is everything I am not. He is tall. He has effortless hair. He is wearing a leather jacket that actually looks vintage, not thrifted. He has his arm casually draped behind Maya, not touching her but claiming the space. They are laughing. Inside jokes I don't know. He leans in to whisper something to her. She giggles and touches his knee. I feel physically ill. The book in my pocket feels like a lead weight. I order a beer, I nurse it. I watch them. It's distinctively different from how she is with me. With me she is comfortable, gross, relaxed. With him she is electric, preening, nervous. That is attraction. What we have is utility. I realize this in a moment of clarity that feels like a punch to the throat. The night drags on. They start doing shots. Maya is getting tipsy. Anon, take a shot. I shake my head. I have work tomorrow. Boo, Lucas says playfully. Live a little, data man. Data man. That's who I am. I endure another hour. Maya stands up, sways a bit. Lucas catches her by the waist. Easy there, tiger, he says. The chemistry is radioactive. I stand up. I'm going to head out, I say. Maya looks at me, eyes glassy. Already, but it's my birthday. I know, happy birthday, Maya. I reach into my pocket. I feel the book. I look at Lucas, I look at her. I can't do it. It would be pathetic. I left your gift on the kitchen counter, I lie. See you at home. I walk out into the rain. Drive home. Throw the $400 book into the back of my closet. Sit in the dark apartment with the cat. You're lucky you don't understand human mating rituals, Picasso, I tell the cat. Cat licks its butt. Correct response. The shift. Lucas isn't a one-night stand. Lucas is the one. He starts coming over. A lot. He is polite to me, which makes it worse. He tries to include me in conversation. Hey Anan, we're making tacos, want some? I decline. I retreat to my room. I become a ghost in my own apartment. I hear them laughing in the living room. I hear the movie nights. I hear the silence that follows the movie nights. I hear the bed creaking. It is psychological torture, designed specifically for me. My sanctuary has become a hellscape. Maya notices I'm distant. She knocks on my door one Tuesday. Anan, are you okay? You barely talk to me anymore. I look at her. She looks happy, glowing. I'm just busy with work, I say. Quarterly reports. Oh, okay. Well, Lucas and I are going to Portland for the weekend, so you'll have the place to yourself. She thinks she's doing me a favor. Great, I say. We should hang out when I get back, though. I miss my roomie. My roomie. The word tastes like ash. The incident. 2 months of this. I am barely sleeping. My work performance is slipping. I am angry. Irrational, simmering resentment. I come home one day after a brutal 10-hour shift. The kitchen is a disaster zone. Lucas and Maya tried to make homemade pasta. Flour everywhere. Dough stuck to the counter. Dirty dishes piled in the sink. They are nowhere to be seen. Probably in her room. Something snaps inside my brain. The logic circuits burn out. I start cleaning aggressively. Slamming pots, clattering silverware. Maya comes out of her room, looking disheveled. Whoa, Anan, everything okay? I spin around, holding a dough-covered spatula. No, Maya, everything is not okay. My voice is shaking. I am not your maid. I am not your dad. I am not your backup plan. She looks confused. What? We were going to clean it up later. You never clean it up, I shout. I clean it up, I fix the sink, I pay the internet bill, I feed the cat. Lucas steps out behind her, shirtless. Hey man, chill out, it's just pasta. Shut up, I yell at him. You don't even live here. You just eat my food and use my hot water. Silence. Maya looks at me with a look I have never seen before. Not anger, pity, pure, unadulterated pity. Anan, she says softly, is this? Are you jealous? The question hangs in the air like a guillotine blade. I can't deny it. I can't admit it. If I admit it, I am the pathetic nice guy who thought kindness was currency for sex. If I deny it, I am just a psychotic neat freak. I choose the nuclear option. I'm not jealous, I lie, my voice cracking. I'm just tired. I'm tired of being the adult in this apartment. I grab my keys. I'm going for a walk. I leave. I walk for 3 hours in the rain. When I come back, the kitchen is spotless. They cleaned it, but the air in the apartment is dead. Maya is in her room, door closed. Lucas's shoes are gone. The exit strategy. The next morning, I avoid her. Same the day after. We communicate via text. Rent is due, okay sent. The friendship is cauterized. It wasn't a friendship to begin with on my end. It was a long con that failed. I realize I cannot stay here. Every time I see her, I feel shame. Shame for the outburst. Shame for the feelings. Shame for the rejection that didn't even need to be spoken. I look for a new place. Find a studio in a cheaper, worse neighborhood. Northgate, far from everything. I tell her a week later. I'm moving out at the end of the lease. She is sitting at the table, sketching. She stops. Oh, she doesn't fight it. She doesn't ask me to stay. Okay, if that's what you want. It is. What about the cat? She asks. He's yours, Maya. He always was. She nods, tears in her eyes. Maybe. Or maybe just allergies. I'm gonna miss you, Anan. Yeah, me too. Moving day. I pack my life into cardboard boxes. My alphabetized spices. My ergonomic chair. The unread graphic novel. Lucas is there helping her move things around. He actually helps me carry my dresser to the U-Haul. Good luck with the new place, man, he says. No malice. Just a guy winning at life being nice to the loser. I shake his hand, thanks. I take one last look at the apartment. The jungle of plants, the vinyl records, the spot on the floor where we drank wine in the dark. It looks like a set from a movie I'm no longer in. I give Maya her key back. She hugs me, a long, tight hug. Don't be a stranger, she whispers. I smile, I won't. I know I will. I get in the truck and drive away. The aftermath. 3 months later. Living in a beige box in Northgate. It is quiet, it is clean. I have no roommate to messy up the kitchen. I have no one to watch trash TV with. I am lonely, but I am stable. I focus on work, get a promotion, senior analyst. Salary bump. I start going to the gym. Not for revenge body, just to kill time. I lose 15 pounds. Look less like a potato. I date a girl from accounting named Sarah. She is nice. She likes spreadsheets too. We have a sensible relationship. We go hiking, we split the bill. There is no magic, no chaos. It is healthy, it is boring, it is what I said I wanted. One night scrolling Instagram. I haven't unfollowed Maya. Can't bring myself to do it. See a post. Photo of her and Lucas. They are in Paris, under the Eiffel Tower. She is showing a ring. I said yes. Likes 450. Comments, OMG congrats. I stare at the photo. She looks happier than she ever looked eating my risotto. I feel a twinge in my chest, but it's dull, like an old injury that aches when it rains. I zoom in on her face. She found her chaotic counterpart. I was just the NPC that helped her survive the tutorial level. I double-tap the photo, like, scroll past, put phone down. Sarah calls from the other room. Anon, are you coming to bed? We have that hike at 7 a.m. Coming, I say. Walk into the bedroom. It's clean. Everything is in its place. Turn off the lights. Sleep soundly. No dreams.